Leroy's Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Walkthrough, Part 6. Hey guys, how's it going? Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you all had a nice holiday season. Let me know what your New Year's resolutions are in the comments. And I know my New Year's resolution is to get this frickin' Zubat up some levels and teach it some decent moves. But anyways, in the last video we took down the Sprout Tower. Now once you've defeated all of those Bellsprouts, you can finally head into the Violet City Pokemon Gym and take on the gym leader Falkner. So, yeah, we're pretty much ready to do that. We got our Geodude with us, so that's going to be our main weapon in there. Right here the sign says, Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader, Leader Falkner, the Elegant Master of Flying Pokemon. That's right, a Flying Gym Leader. Now, in the first 4 games, 3 of the first gym leaders were actually rock types, so Falkner's kind of the weird one. So, yeah. And back there in the background, you can see the old layout from back in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. But in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they've changed things up a bit. So stand on this platform right here, and you shoot up 1,000 feet into the air, and this is where the actual gym is. Now, there's these invisible blocks over here. You can kind of cheat your way to the gym leader, but I always think it's best to take on the trainer just because you kind of get an idea of what you're going to be taking on in the gym, plus you get up some levels. So we're going to take on this dude. He's going to test us, see if we're ready to take on Falkner. And I think we're ready, so we're just going to have to show this guy what's up. So yeah, Flying-type gym, you're going to find Flying-type Pokemon, obviously. Now, the interesting thing about this is I have a Chikorita, so Grass types are at a disadvantage. If you have a Cyndaquil or Totodile, you should be fine, but Chikorita is really the one that's going to make this gym annoying. That's why I went ahead and caught Geodude mainly to, you know, help me take down this gym. Plus, I think Geodude's a nice Pokemon for the rest of the game as well, so Geodude's going to be my main attacking Pokemon in here. Once you get to level 11, you get Rock Throw, and that's pretty much going to knock everything out in one hit. So Geodude is definitely the best Pokemon, hands down, for this gym. Because he has the defense to... Oh, wow, I missed. Seriously, first Rock Throw and you missed. But yeah, you have the defense to take all the hits, and you have super high attack to kill them all with Rock Throw. And just because Geodude is so dominant here, I'm starting off with Zubat at the beginning of the fight, so they both get some experience points. I don't want Geodude to get all the glory, so... Oh, and I love that line. This can't be true! But yeah, if you have a Chikorita, I would recommend either getting a Geodude, trading for an Onix, which we saw earlier in Violet City, or going down south and catching a Mareep. And this guy's like, ho-ho! Like, seriously, Santa Claus trains Pokemon now? But yeah, this guy's like, bring it on, man! You think you're a hot shot because you beat that dude Sparrow? So yeah, now he's gonna challenge you with his, you know, super powerful Pidgeys. So yeah, pretty much the same thing. Pidgeys are gonna go down just as easily as Sparrows. So yeah, over to Geodude, and we're going to throw some rocks at these things. Now, like I said, if you have Totodile and Cyndaquil, you can pretty much just use those Pokemon and you'll be fine, but like I was saying with Chikorita, you might want to catch another Pokemon. And even if you don't want Geodude or Mareep or Onix, you know, just catching any other type of thing, any bird Pokemon or even like a normal type, you know, anything that's not Chikorita will be better because Chikorita is actually weak to flying types. So yeah, this dude's Pidgey's going to go down, and I think he's got one more on his team. And yeah, Zubat's getting some experience points also. Yep, he's got 2 Pidgeys, so let's switch back to Zubat, taking full use of the Switcherooski strategy, as I call it. And yeah, the Switcherooski strategy, basically you start off with one Pokemon, switch to another, and they both get experience points, and everyone's happy. Except for Chikorita, because I'm not sending in Chikorita. Not in this gym. We'll save Chikorita for another time. Anyways, yeah, we can take all these tackles all day long. They are not very effective. They do like 1 hit point. But Sand Attack is the most annoying thing about this guy over here because that will lower your accuracy and make you miss all the time. Yeah, this dude's an evasion noob. But once you finally hit him, they will die easily. That's pretty much his only chance, using Sand Attack over and over, but eventually you'll get him with a Rock Throw. And you'll watch his little birdies die. So there we go. And yeah, that's all the trainers in the gym, so... You know, the bird keepers really aren't too tough, but you know, at least you can use it to kind of see what how you're gonna go about taking down those flying types. Now, instead of going back to the Pokemon Center, I think I'm just gonna use a potion and heal up right here. And guys, I guess we're gonna go ahead and take on the first gym leader. I think we are fully prepared, so I'm not worried about anything. In fact, I'm so confident that I can beat Falkner that I'm not even gonna put Geodude at the front of my party. I'm gonna keep Zubat up front. and just use this as an opportunity to get my Pokemon up some levels. So yeah, that's what I think of you, Falkner. I'm just using you to train up my Zubat. Yeah, let's go ahead and take on this guy. I'm Falkner, the Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip Flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I want to allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of... Oh, crap, I clicked A too quickly. I ruined the epic moment! Oh, well. Yeah, this is Falkner, the Flying-type Gym Leader. He's got some fancy blue hair, and he's going to send out a Pidgey. Now, this Pidgey's at level 9. It only knows 2 moves, Tackle and Sand Attack. Tackle is a super weak move, don't even worry about it. Really, the only thing that could annoy you here is Sand Attack. So I'm going to go to Geodude and use a Rock Throw. Now, if this thing starts using Sand Attack a lot on you, you can always switch out your Pokemon and their accuracy will return to normal, because the last thing you want to do is have your accuracy lowered a ton, and then have to take on his second Pokemon, which is a lot stronger. But yeah, Pidgey is really weak. It's only here to annoy you with Sand Attack. Even Chikorita can take it on its own, because it doesn't even have any Flying-type moves. Pidgey, it's worthless. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. You'll easily kill it. So Batman's getting up to level 9, learn Astonish, and Geodude will get up to level 12. So things are looking good here, and now comes the real test. His Pidgeotto, the evolved form of Pidgey. Now, Pidgey doesn't evolve into Pidgeotto till something like level 18, but somehow Falkner ends up with a Pidgeotto at level 13. How does this happen? I don't know, but the game likes to cheat you out and make you take on a frickin' Pidgeotto. So this thing right here is a lot tougher. It knows Tackle, Gust, and Roost. Thank God it doesn't know Sand Attack, but I think I'm going to go ahead and try a Supersonic just to help out my Geodude a bit here with Zubat. But anyways, Roost is a move that will restore its health. It's kind of an interesting move. It will restore its health and it will lose its Flying type. I'll explain that kind of more later on in the battle when he uses it, because it's kind of hard to explain. Oh wow, Supersonic missed. Okay. I guess Zubat's going to die if I keep him in, so let's just switch out to Geodude right now and take care of this thing on our own. But yeah, it does know Gust, which is a Flying type, so that's what's going to annoy Chikorita. It won't annoy Geodude, though, so that's why we have him in there. Anyways, let's go ahead and start using Rock Throw. That's going to do a whole lot of damage. And really, Pidgeotto is not too hard as long as you don't send in Chikorita. I mean, if you find something like Mareep or Geodude, you should be fine. So Rock Throw is going to do a bunch. And he's like, we can still fly! We can still do it, Pidgeotto! Okay, so there's Roost. Now I'm going to try to explain this. It's going to restore half of his health, but it's also going to lose its Flying type. So essentially now it's only a normal type Pokemon. So Rock Throw's not super effective. You can actually kind of use this to your advantage, though. If you are using Chikorita and he uses Roost, you can use a Razor Leaf, and it's not going to be not very effective. It's going to be doing normal damage. So sometimes you can use it to your advantage. But it's always going to restore health, which is kind of annoying. But one more Rock Throw hopefully can knock it out. Come on, cross our fingers! Yeah, we got it! So there we go, Pidgeotto's knocked out. Really not too hard of a fight. Yeah, like I'm saying, pretty much as long as you don't use a stupid Chikorita, you're probably going to be fine, to be honest. But as Pidgeotto, I mean, that's a pretty strong attacker, so that's pretty much the only real challenge there. But a defeat is a defeat, so he's going to give you the official Pokemon League badge. And guys, I might need your help here. I always called it the Zypher badge when I was younger, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced like the Zephyr badge or something, but I don't really know. If you guys have any idea, tell me. You know I'm bad at pronunciations, but now you can use Rock Smash outside of battle, and he will give you TM51, which is Roost. You can only use TMs once, but they're usually pretty good moves that you can teach your Pokemon. I'll probably teach Roost to Zubat just because, I mean, I might as well. It's better than, you know, something stupid like Leech Life, I don't know, but... anyways, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and take these invisible blocks back to the front, and we can go back down here. That thing is so dangerous. Like, in real life, I'm pretty sure that could, like, kill somebody. Anyways, we are now certified trainers, and for some reason, there's, like, you're the only certified trainer. You're the only person in the world who's ever defeated his Pidgeotto, apparently. But yeah, once you leave, you're going to be getting a phone call from the professor, and, he isn't really, you know, I don't know, he's just kind of telling you, you need to go find my assistant in the Pokemart and, pick up the egg. He wants you to carry the egg for him, basically, so... make sure you do that. You're going to head into the Pokemart over here, right next to the gym, so just go ahead and take care of that now. And talk to this guy right here. He is the assistant. So then he goes on about how Professor Elm, you know, wants you to carry the egg, and he's just like, oh, Leroy, he would be so great to carry the egg. Yeah, give it to some little 10-year-old boy who just started, you know, training Pokemon a day ago. Let's give him this super important scientific object. So yeah, they deliver the egg to you, and eventually it will hatch into a super special Pokemon. And yeah, so now you got that to take care of. And while we're here, I'm going to stop and buy some stuff. This item right here, in my opinion, is the greatest invention ever in a Pokemon game. It's a repel. You can spray repels, and you can walk through grass without running into wild Pokemon. So I'm going to buy, I don't know, 10 of these. Yeah, and as the game goes on, you can get super repels and max repels. Then you can go like 300 steps without walking into a wild Pokemon. So, very nice item. I'd recommend it if you're doing a speed run or if you just hate wild Pokemon. But something really weird happens when you leave. This creepy lady right here, she's like, you have an egg. And then she comes up to you, she's like, oh, so Mr. Pokemon handed it to Professor Elm who gave it to you. It's like, how do you know all these people, lady? And then she just spins around twice, like, what the heck? I'm counting on you. Like, I've never met you in my life. This can only mean one thing. We have another stalker! Yeah! Now we can add her to our list of creepy people who follow us around all game and know what we're doing at all times. Anyways, next time we're going to be heading to Azalea Town. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you all next time.